So there's a lot of people in the community that believe Naruto, even with his six paths power and abilities, wouldn't have the strength to be able to compete with the current villains. This is because Naruto and Sasuke together could barely survive against Jigen, while the average 2 Blue Vortex villain seems to be a lot stronger than that same Jigen. I do believe 6 paths Naruto, in terms of just physical strength, would be weaker than the new 2 Blue Vortex villains, but there are certain abilities that Naruto hasn't used that if he did use, he should be able to compete with the current high tiers. And the reason I want to make this video is because it's technically possible now for Naruto to get his powers back, so I'm going to explain how he can get his powers back and what he should be able to do with it. Naruto got his 6 paths abilities because he had the necessary prerequisites for Hagoromo to appear and bestow the 6 paths Sage Mode form to him. The prerequisite Naruto needed the most was having the chakra of all 9 Biju. Since Naruto lost Kurama's chakra after using Baryon mode, he no longer had the main prerequisite for his 6 paths abilities and couldn't use it anymore. But now, since Kurama's chakra has respawned in Himawari, all Naruto would need to do is go to Kurama and get a piece of his chakra, just like how he did with the other tailed beasts back in the war. If he does do this, he technically would have the prerequisites again for his 6 paths abilities, and he should be able to tap into it and use it. If Naruto gets his 6 paths abilities back, and the plot allows him to use the powers he should be able to, then the ability he should use that I think would make him a huge threat is the Sword of Nunaboku. This sword is made from Truth Seeker orbs, which Naruto should have always been able to use throughout Boruto, but for some reason he didn't. The sword is stated to be a sword of the soul and is powered from your emotions and will. Considering that Naruto is known for his crazy will of fire, the sword in Naruto's hands would be absolutely broken, and I think with the sword, he'd easily be able to compete with Cold or the Shinju. The next ability he would get back that would make him a huge threat is the creation of all things jutsu. This jutsu is super underutilized by Naruto since he only heals people with it, but we know it can do a lot more. By manipulating yin release and yang release, you can create things from nothing and give it life. And Hagoromo used his jutsu to split the Ten Tails chakra into 9 bodies and give them each life. It goes even deeper than this though, since with creation of all things, you should be able to have the power of subjective reality, which basically means you can manipulate the boundary between reality and unreality. The reason creation of all things users should have this power is because it's stated that the Izanagi is simply the practical application of creation of all things, which to me means it's just a limited version of creation of all things. The way Izanagi works is that you need to weave 3 hand seals while having the Sharingan out, and this will let you erase any harmful reality that's going to happen to you and replace it with a better one. The reason Uchiha needed the Sharingan for this is because the Sharingan is basically the embodiment of yin release and is able to create form out of naught. But Naruto wouldn't need this since, like Hagoromo, Naruto with creation of all things has mastery over yin and yang release, and this should allow him to be able to manipulate the boundary between reality and unreality just like Izanagi users can. Essentially, as long as Naruto is in his 6 paths Sage Mode form, he should be able to rewrite his death just like Izanagi users can through using creation of all things. This would make him a lot harder to kill and could potentially let him catch people off guard, just like how Obito did to Konan. Naruto might also be able to manifest an avatar similar to what he had before. We know Ashura, with just 6 paths power alone, manifested an avatar that helped him fight against injurious Susanoo. Narratively, it would make sense Naruto could do it too, since Naruto is Ashura's reincarnate and was given the same power that Ashura was given. If the story allows Naruto to regain and fully utilize his 6 paths power and abilities, he should be able to help out against current enemies. None of the current enemies have any statements that say they're stronger than Ishiki, and Naruto could technically take some attacks from Ishiki. So if you give him the Sword of Nunaboku and the power of subjective reality, like he should have honestly had all along, he definitely would be a pretty big threat. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like it and subscribe to see more. Thanks for watching.